Alright, I'll
I
just
think
put
that's all good.
I'll put in the Telegram quickly.
Yeah. I mean, same with live on here. So
Yeah,
I
I'll
have
check
no idea.
YouTube quickly. Let's just check YouTube.
We didn't check this. It looks live on my screen. It looks like everything's working.
Yeah, we are live. We are
Can you check your audio is working?
2 seconds. Yeah, right. My audio's working.
Love
Everything's good. Right, I think I'll just drop a like. Why not? Because
we love that. Okay, so let me get my call wrap up.
let me put it into Telegram quickly.
Okay, let me put it in the Discord as well if you can.
Yeah.
Welcome to anyone who is tuning in right now. We're big chilling right now.
I was going to say, it's looking a very green day.
Very, very green day. It's Irish spring green right now. 73 cents in pre-market. It was up at almost 80 cents.
It was I was going to say, it went up to like 79 cents 50, like 7.95 or something. It was ridiculous.
It's crazy.
NAKD.
Just let people flood in. Let me just test out some of the tools. So you have create a highlight of the video, so we can get clips and stuff.
Yeah.
Add a stream marker.
There are 307 people who are online on the Telegram at the moment.
Really? Crikey. And then, I think, is that an insert an ad? So we can insert ads. Oh. I think I say, I'm sorry. I say think I may have created an ad there, for God's sake. I was just testing stuff.
What have you done? That's broken it.
No, I just clicked insert ad because I thought it would come up with an option so I could see what it did. And I think I may have just put everyone on ad break.
Oh, love that.
Straight away. Oh, dearie me. Dearie me. Yeah, look how much volume. Look at the volume.
Yeah, I know. It's class. So, right, we're just waiting for people to come in. They will. They're going to be flocking.
They're flying in it. Once they're off the ad break.
Yeah, in there. Like, they've just put everyone. Could have 400 people in and they've all just gone to ad break.
See everyone in 10 minutes. Imagine if you could actually do that. Like, just put
10-minute ad.
That'd be hilarious.
As if you guys could just leave your YouTubes open, that would be grand. So
yeah, welcome everyone flooding in right now. I see we're on 6 viewers at the moment, so welcome everyone flooding in. Appreciate you all stopping by.
Oh, what a lovely day! All of the markets are up. The Nasdaq's up. S&P's up. Dow's up. NAKD's up. What's not to like?
Everything's up right now. Like,
and it's only pre-market.
Yeah, it's looking beautiful right now. Yo, Maressen, how's it going, mate? Welcome to the live stream. Sorry if I said your name wrong. I do apologise.
Yeah, I was going to say we're clueless when it comes to names like that, but not clueless when it comes to the stock market. So
yeah, positives, and I guess negatives.
Yeah, but it's where it's at. Right. So let's just start. So Alt Global buying 6.41%.
Yeah, it was good, man. Our Duderino, welcome to the live stream, man. Appreciate you stopping by.
I was going to say, long hold, honestly, NAKD, especially with this, like, you will find out more about it later. You can't reveal too much because, you know, there is a video out coming. The stock is why I'm here, not the point of pronunciation. But that's lucky.
Yeah, that is very lucky.
Say, so let's get on track. Let's get focused now. So Alt Global yesterday, 6.41% stake at 75 cents a share, was it?
Yeah, 75% a share, and I think it was around 5% mark of shareholding.
Yeah, 6.41% stake.
Oh, let me get the photo up. So let me just quickly find it a second here.
I was going to say that's what is just coming up on my news at the moment. What's your midterm 5 to 8 month price target for NAKD? So, obviously, if I'm taking out of consideration the whole thing with Citadel with the short on NAKD, I'm looking for this 8 to 10 or what was it, 5 to 8 months. This can easily be $3 to $4, but then I reckon long term, like a year from now, this can be plus $5 $6. And with all of the shorts, because they've got to buy them back, this stock can basically go. It's exponential.
Definitely,
it's as high as people want it to go. Really.
Yeah, the only way is up from here, in my opinion. Like I can't see. Well, I can see hedgies maybe knocking this down a bit more, but we are going to see some bullish action. I'm fully bullish on this stock right now. So
yeah, well, I think
there's no reason not to be, right?
You've got to be bullish, right? Because
yeah,
like I said, so NAKD had a stock offering in December, January, where they paid off all their debt and then raised 280 million in cash. So with it, Citadel shooting themselves in the foot just for the fact, like they dropped the stock down to $0.5 or 57 cents a share. So companies were looking at that because some of the things. So NAKD hold and they own a company called FOH. It's what is it?
Fredericks of Hollywood.
Fredericks of Hollywood. There you go. That's the one. So Fredericks of Hollywood is it's a really top lingerie brand. So it's where the companies can see the value in NAKD at the moment, like everyone else can. But obviously, with alt global investing, they can clearly see it. I just think more people are going to be like investing in it.
I saw something to do with in the Telegram. The alt global holdings. What they do is they buy companies that are being basically destroyed into the ground by hedge funders. That's one of their things. And what they do is they try and transform the company, and they invest in opportunity. And they can clearly see stuff which we can see as well as retail investors. And in my opinion, this stock, it's only going to go up. In my opinion, we have seen consistent growth. We have seen a lot of whales enter into this stock fairly recently. Like, who was the one before it? It was SOS Holdings LLC, and we had Streeterville Capital. So they have all bought stakes into NAKD, and I can't see them buying stakes if they were to lose money. So they see stuff.
God.
Yeah, so they see stuff which obviously some other people may not see. These are the best financial brains in the industry, and they see potential within NAKD.
Precisely, like these companies don't just go like what. Does anyone in chat know exactly what the market cap for NAKD is? Because I don't have it right in front of me.
The market cap on here says 400 million.
Right, so 400. Yeah, so 400 million. So when you look at that, like these companies are throwing millions and millions of dollars at this company, like. They don't just do that, and they don't buy these large stakes in these companies just to lose money. That doesn't happen. And like I say, they've got top analysts from working for them. I've just come up. Bazinga Pro NAKD is on the top 5 stocks to watch for today.
Yep.
So, is the Telegram any good? See, yes. So. The Telegram, we have it linked in a lot of our videos, and I'm sure there'll be a link somewhere about here, and if Nev can put it in the description or whatever, that'd be amazing. But the Telegram is amazing. We've learned so much. The community in there is absolutely amazing. It's just, there's so much stuff that you don't know that you find out, and it is a really, really good place. Everyone's really friendly. The community is just amazing.
Yeah, so there's the NAKD Telegram, and I'll also put our own Telegram, which we just made literally yesterday. So if anyone wants to join that, feel free as well. We've got the NAKD one in there, and also our one. I'm not sure. Yeah, I think that's coming in fine. So
Keep up the good work. Hey, exactly.
yeah,
Diamond hands over here, baby.
all diamond, all diamond.
So I was going to say, so that's Naked for the moment. There's not much to be said. I've been saying, I think I said in a couple of my previous videos, they need like a big like press release or something to happen. Like they need a catalyst for for something to happen, and this could quite easily be it. And one thing I will say with Naked, there's a betting company called William Hill. And not too long ago, they got bought, or they had a big stake bought in them. And I think the big stake that was bought in them, the average share price was about $1.60, something like that. And the stock within like 2-3 days went over $4 a share. So it's like I genuinely wouldn't be surprised to see the exact same thing happen. Kind of give it to the end of today. I wouldn't be surprised to see this. Plus $1, plus $1.50.
For sure, I completely agree with that. Like, I think that we're gonna see some bullish action today, in my opinion. Like, there's a lot of volume coming into this stock at the moment. Like, I just drew up a graph earlier. Like, if we go to the 1 minute graph, and I sort of I made this support structure. This is during the pre-market, so obviously there may be some disparage between what may happen today, but you see a very strong level of support in a very, very bullish trend. So, this could really go up, in my opinion, depending on whether Citadel say yes or whether they say no, to be honest.
Yeah, I was going to say, a lot of it depends on what Citadel are doing, but I don't know, it's all very interesting because what we're saying in the dark pools, things like dark pools are technically legal, but you never know what is happening. So there could be other hedgies within these dark pools that are buying this stock up and still like they're trying to get their own back on Citadel. And they can buy it up. So in dark pools at the moment, like this stock could be trading at $7 or $8, and we won't know until all of these deals are completed and they get published. Can Naked be compared with the e-commerce clothing platform ASOS? ASOS has a market cap of average 7 billion. Yeah, I don't know the inner workings of ASOS like that, but I mean, I don't see any reason why. They just need the funding for it. Because
they need to increase their advertising budget as well, because ASOS is very good at promoting their clothing. They are already on the social media platforms. I see them everywhere. When I go on social media, I will see an ASOS platforms or an ASOS advert somewhere. So, NAKD really need to utilize social media, especially if they're developing this new e-commerce and digitizing the whole platform which they're currently trying to build about. So, yeah,
precisely. And that's one reason why I can see larger companies coming in to buy Naked out, which that's just all good news for the retail investor, because you need there'll be companies that will see the likes of Fredericks of Hollywood, and they're massively underperforming at the moment for the simple fact of there's no advertising going into it. So I can see companies coming in and they'll see the value and say, Naked's worth however much it's worth. Companies will go, yeah, but I can see this stock or this company being worth a lot more than that, and invest in it. And I think the $280 million cash with zero debt is going to be a very big selling point.
Huge, and a massive catalyst for these big whales to actually invest in the company, because it's actually on a hot sale right now, like especially with the financial stability that it's currently got. Like, I can't see any reason why these big investors wouldn't invest in NAKD at the current moment, because there's such a strong support structure financially and a lot of stability there that it's going to be a very, very good one to keep an eye on in the future. Because honestly, NAKD could be the next Victoria's Secrets. It could be the next ASOS. All of these big clothing companies, especially with this e-commerce platform, if they could put a good advertising budget together, then there's no reason why they can't do it.
and the overheads are like massively reduced. Like everything, you look at what's happening on the high street now. The only places that are struggling are the places that don't have an e-commerce platform. That's what's happening at the moment. And just looking at a little bit more like the technical side of the stock at the moment, it's currently at a fair price as well. There's current, like the RSI on it is currently 50, which is bang in the center. So as I keep saying, everything over 80 is overbought. Anything under 20 is oversold. So I was going to say, I just think the whole of NAKD is looking really, really bright now. And if anyone got in under 70 cents, then I tell you what, that's massive and congratulations. But I think anything below 80 to 90 cents is a really good buy for the longer term.
Yeah, I completely agree. Like the long-term projection of NAKD, like the opportunities are actually endless. And, there's always going to be a demand for clothing. It's just how they could use that demand and really develop the brand as a whole.
Yeah, precisely.
So let's have a quick. Does anyone have any questions? Feel free to leave them in the chat. We are going to now have a quick look at SOS because they have had some short interest in.
Some short interest.
Okay. So some's a bit of an understatement, but a large amount of short interest, right? So let me get this up right now.
So according to Market Beat, the short interest in SOS is more than 216%.
God damn.
Which is just insane.
Yeah.
Like SOS is the new GameStop.
That's crazy. Because Fintel were currently reported at 23%.
Yeah, I think it's Market Beat. Yeah, according to Market Beat. That's in the recent weeks. So
there's so much manipulation happening on the market, though. Like we don't know what's good and what's not, but we don't know what's real and what isn't. Like I've seen such a big disparage in what different companies actually report in the short interest. Like for example, NAKD on like Fintel says that it's around the 30% mark, right? I'm not sure what it's trading at today. I haven't actually checked the short volume interest for NAKD, but it has been sort of around that 30% threshold, right? And like I've seen on I think it was E-Trade, we saw the short interest at 487% on that specific platform. So I'm not sure what's real and what's not at the moment.
Yeah, exactly. It's just unless you're on the trading floors, you very rarely have a clear-cut picture of what is happening. Even if you're on the trading floor, it's just so unknown. So Murison asks, what's all the craze around NFTs? So NFTs, I'm not too clued up on NFTs, but they'll basically believe they're like a unit of data, like which is part of a blockchain. I know they've become massively popular due to Elon Musk, but I'm not too clued up. But anything Elon Musk does at the moment has a massive impact on the market. That's why the SEC are all over him.
I'm going to be completely honest. I have no clue what an NFT is.
So it says it's a non-fungible token, which is a unit of data on a digital ledger called a blockchain, where each NFT can represent a unique digital item unless they are not interchangeable. NFTs can represent digital files such as art, audio, videos, items in a video game, and other form of creative work. So I was going to say, I'm not too sure. I know Elon Musk was selling something. I think there have been a couple of actresses that have sold things on them. I can't remember. Yeah. I was going to say, I think it is so you can't copyright it. So,
well, sort of like a painting.
I have no idea. I wish I did, and I can look into it for people, and I'll try and understand it. But at the moment, I'm not too clued up on it. So sorry about that. One even sold for some 60. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. They're just like mad goings on with money at the moment. I don't know, like anything. Basically, you go onto Elon Musk's Twitter, and anything he tweets about will go to the moon.
It looks like an NFT is sort of like a patent for a digital file. That's what it's sort of being described as on here. You have data on a digital ledger called a blockchain. So I think it could be something to do with like a patent, like it's sort of like a copyright trademark for an online sort of entity. That makes sense.
Yeah, so it's a cryptocurrency. Is what it is. But it's a cryptocurrency where, but it's like where bitcoins all have the same value. NFTs are like Pokemon cards, if that makes sense. So you can have one which is worth, like you say, 60 million, and you can also have one which is worth, I don't know, 20 quid.
Whack world indeed. I tell you what, the world just continuously transforms all the time. Like, it's crazy. Like, we're seeing such. We just live in a completely different world to what we lived in 10 years ago. Like, the world just progresses so quickly. Like,
yeah, I think COVID as well is just forced. Like the whole online side of things.
Oh, it's just sped up the whole process. Like, we weren't going to get to this point anyway, but it's just like Corona has sort of been like a catalyst for e-commerce, because it's just made everything go online. Like, everyone gets their groceries online now. Like, a lot of these retail superstores are probably going to shut down, like, in the not so distant future, because everyone could just do everything online. Like, you'll just have like these factories, and you'll just buy produce from a factory, sort of someone like Amazon, like a retailer that will just send you out your groceries. Like, there's just gonna be so many different things that you could just get online. You could just source it online. You don't have to go into the stores anymore.
Yeah, I was getting weird. It's like I can order something off Amazon today, and it's on my doorstep at 9 o'clock tomorrow morning.
Like, why would you go? Why would you travel anywhere if you can order something with a click of the button from your own home and get it the next day? Like, or even sometimes the same day, like sites like Deliveroo, if you want food,
What do you guys think about a share buyback?
Ooh.
See, now, whenever it's stuff like that, I just find it, in longer term, it always has a kind of negative impact on the true value of the company.
Like, short term, yes, the shares may increase because there'll be less of them, but in terms of the company, like, it's gonna probably have a detrimental effect. But if we get out of the company, but when they do the share buyback, then it's not the end of the world. If we make our money, it's like.
It's like we'll make money in the short term because the buyback, it will reduce the supply to the market. But because it's the company buying its own shares back. But again, long term, a lot of the time, the only time you really see buybacks is when people want to keep listed on the NASDAQ. So they need to keep their share above $1 or something like that. So they'll end up doing a reverse split or whatever. Right, that's now 1.1 or 1.27 test today, or still 1. 1.7 shares available for short.
What do you think of the reverse split? Like, do you reckon it could reverse split within an NAKD?
Potentially. I don't know when their call up kind of is for it. I don't know when they need to. Let me have a quick.
They have a shareholder meeting on the 23rd of April, I know. I don't know what that meeting is going to entail. Probably something to do with the hedge funding and all of the synthetic shares that are currently pounding the stock at the moment. It's going to be interesting to see what the shareholder meeting actually has within it.
1.7 million shares available for short still. Yeah, I have no idea what like what's going to happen, because the thing is that the people on the hedge funds and stuff like that, they know more than I can tell you at this current moment in time. But the one thing I do know is how these shorts work is it's a contract for difference, and part of this contract is they have to buy back these shares at some point. But again, all these, yeah. So they say there's 1.7 million shares available for shorts. But again, it's difficult to grasp at the moment what is actually happening, because I don't think anyone truly knows.
No, there's just such a grey area right now with it. Like, we're always kept in the dark with what's going on at the moment. Like, that is part of the reason why the market is so corrupt at the moment. It's not a free market because we don't know exactly what's going on right now. And, you know, if it was a free market, everyone should have access to the exact same information, you know?
Yeah, it's only a free market as long as the big boys are winning, though.
Exactly.
We get rich, boys. We are getting rich. Everyone's getting rich. As long as you hold long on Naked, you're getting rich.
What colour you get the Lambo in, Josh?
Yeah, that's a big question. DV like that. You need DCTT to be finalised first, yeah.
Was it so the DTC rule has to go through the SEC for this? I'm not sure. It's like one of the new rules, right? That is being put in place. I did make a video about it. I'm not sure if does anyone know if the SEC has authorized that rule yet? All about the ITM option calls, like how they were like hiding all the synthetic shares within them. Could anyone find that information, please? Whether the SEC has authorized that yet, please?
I'll try have a look. My purple jet is calling me. Thank you, access denied. I was going to say we've just built up such an amazing community with you guys, and we couldn't do any of the stuff that we are doing without you lot. So it means the world to both myself and Sam for all the support you guys give us. We've got such a good community.
Yeah, honestly, like we've been overwhelmed. Like there's not been a single day where we have not been like messaging each other like, oh my god, this community is just insane. Like, you know, the amount of support you all are giving us is just absolutely insane. We honestly can't thank you enough.
The review's been submitted.
Review submitted, but it hasn't been approved yet. Okay, makes sense. You're Grogu. Hey, my guy. I'll see you in the NAKD Telegram.
Oh, yeah. It's just amazing. So what else is happening? There was, just going through the week with everything that's been happening. Matt Kors had his channel deleted the other day for some random reason. I don't know what that was about.
Apparently it was for some sort of I think it was violent behavior or something like that. Like it was just crazy. But the whole financial just YouTube community just got behind it, and he did fortunately get his channel reinstated. And you know, it's very nice to see that. You know, he got his channel back, because obviously it'll be heartbreaking to see like all this hundreds of thousands of hours that you put into a YouTube channel just get completely eradicated. So, you know, at least he managed to get his channel back, and you know. I don't know what the reasoning for YouTube was behind that whole thing, but you know, it's going to be interesting to see what happens with that. And you know, I sort of want YouTube to actually make a statement though, just so I could know what they even tried to get him banned for. Because for all I know, Matt is a really good bloke. You know, like I see his live streams, and you know, he's always above the board. Like he never does anything that you know I could see as anything.
He's like squeaky clean with everything.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I was like, wait, what? So, you know, could be the hedge funders slipping some cash to YouTube, you never know.
Just on the sly. I'm trying to have a look at what the pre-market volume is. But I had to cancel one of my scans. I can't see it at the moment. Nothing's telling me at pre-market. But its average volume at the moment for Naked is what, like 194 million shares? So yeah, Jimmy, the volume is looking pretty good at the moment. From what Mumu's telling me, it is looking pretty good.
Market Watch is saying the 4 hours volume of NAKD right now is 9.83 million.
Yeah.
So
which is strong.
Yeah, that's looking good. Like that is so. I think the highest I saw AMC, but that was in the public eye when it was had all the hype generated around it. I think the highest that got to, from what I could see, was something like, I think it was 34 million, right? So the fact that we're getting close to that without even having, like, we've had a catalyst, yes, but not like anything that drastic. So, you know, to have that much volume in the stock market today is a good sign for potential bullish action.
Very nice volume I was going to say, moving on to other stocks as well that I'm sure everyone's been keeping that on. AMC and GameStop. GameStop hit $190 the other day. It's back up to, what was it? $190 on the 4th, so 5 days ago. Yeah. It's currently sat at $170, but, you know, if you bought in the dip where, what was it? It fell all the way down to like, what is like $60 at one point?
Swing Trade City over there, isn't it? Like,
yeah, AMC is currently at $9.70. $9.70 pre-market.
Yeah, $9.60 or $9.69 at the moment. Oh no, $9.71.
One thing I will say with NAKD is don't be surprised if when the market opens, there's a massive sell-off straight away. Don't be alarmed by that. No. Don't be startled by that.
That will just be either swing traders, because we have to remember there are still a lot of people swing trading this stock with millions of shares. So, you know, I wouldn't be surprised if we saw something like that today. But don't be alarmed, like Josh said. Like, just, you know, obviously not financial advice, do what's best for your financial position, but like what I'm going to do is I'm going to be hanging tight until, well, the long-term projection of NAKD is just insane. So, like, even if the squeeze doesn't happen, which I'm sure it will, but even if it doesn't happen, this stock is going big at some point, right?
Yeah, that's how I'm looking at a lot of these stocks at the moment. I'm kind of going, right, if this squeeze doesn't happen, where can I see this stock in a year's time? And like Naked, I can easily see this stock in a year's time, $5-6. So it's just a no-brainer for me to hold at the moment. But again, with this squeeze that can happen with it, it can go as high as we want it to.
Yeah, I mean, there's no ceiling for this stock, really. Like, the only ceiling is if the board of directors don't do what they should be doing with an e-commerce structure. If they do what an e-commerce structure suggests, then this stock should go and reach new heights, really. So, yeah,
I was going to say it's just kind of consolidating at the moment, but I was going to say we'll wait and see. I just need to quickly do something.
We're 24 viewers in the moment. Welcome, everyone.
Welcome. 2 seconds.
Bobby Nor behavior. Maybe as it's done this. Yeah, I mean, we've just seen a lot of like consolidating, and we saw it spike up again. So yeah, same here. I'm very pleased with the management short term. I mean, obviously we have had a bit of, you know, it hasn't been ideal a lot, but we have seen the management do well recently, which is always good. Yeah, it was good, Ben. How's it going, mate? Welcome. So yeah, like, it's still working time in Germany. God damn! What time is it? Wait, what time is it in Germany? Is it an hour in front of the UK? Yeah, it is. I think. Yeah. You saw some posts on Reddit that the next GME squeeze might crash the market and the dollar itself. Ooh, I'll be interested. Can you link the post? I'm not sure if you should have perms to be able to link, I think. If you can find that post and link it, I'll definitely check it out. Yeah, for sure, Ben. I appreciate you stopping by, man. You guess on what it's going to close today. Oh, okay. So, you know, I want it to hit $1 today, but what I feel is going to happen is we may we may have a bit of resistance. It may go down to 0.7, and then what's going to happen is we're going to see another bit of bullish action and potentially close around 90 cents to $1. That is my prediction today for the market. I hope that's what happens at least. So it'll be interesting to see.
I was going to say, with the market though, I always find whenever there's a reaction, there's always then an overreaction, if that makes sense. So we've had this news come out yesterday, so I wouldn't be surprised to see NAKD slump to 60 cents and then slowly pick back up to throughout the day and then close again, like Sam said, between 90 cents to $1.
God damn,
but
30 viewers.
I was going to say, I feel just don't. The one thing I can't stress enough, and again, not financial advice. You need to do your own due diligence. You need to all the spiel that we normally give you, but just don't be alarmed. I can see it slumping quite heavily when the market opens, but it's just natural for its course. Loads of stocks do it all the time, but it just presents a better opportunity to buy.
You know what? I wouldn't even mind if it does slump because we're sort of seeing this W being formed, Else. If it goes down a bit, if it goes back down to the 0.6 mark, it's in a W formation. So we could see a very nice spike if that happens. The George W.
I'm going to say 27 viewers in here at the moment, though. Welcome each and every one of you. Thank you for tuning in.
Yeah, that's like. I'll tell you, like I said yesterday, not yesterday, the day before when I did my first stream, I didn't even promote the stream, and we had about 20 viewers. It's just insane. The amount of support
our community
is crazy.
Is just so good, yeah. But I was going to say, everything's just a little bit stagnant now pre-market. It's starting to slow down. From my understanding, what happened back in 2008 with banks and real estate is happening now with hedge funds and bond market. So 2008, so it was caused by, like you say, it was caused by mortgage-backed securities. And what was happening is the banks were selling... That's right, not a problem. The banks were selling mortgages to... the hedge funds and all the rest of it. And sorry if I'm teaching you to suck eggs, I'm sure a lot of you know what's happening, but the banks were selling the mortgages to the hedge funds. The hedge funds were packing it into bonds and reselling it off. The amount of mortgages that were being approved started slumping because, people who could afford mortgages and could afford AAA mortgages and all the rest of it had already taken out their mortgages and they had already been packaged and sold. So the banks got greedy because the hedge funds were paying them a ridiculous amount of money. The banks were then giving anyone and everyone a mortgage, as in there have genuinely been reports that certain banks approved mortgages and some guy applied for a mortgage in his dog's name. So that's how desperate the banks were to sell it. The people then couldn't keep up with their mortgage repayments because you had the local barmaid who had 5 mortgages, all worth $700,000 to pay back. It was just never going to work, and that's what collapsed it, because all of the pension funds and hedge funds and everyone was so heavily invested in property and in the mortgage-backed securities that just collapsed. What we're seeing now is completely different. There are similarities, but a big part of the collapse of the big part of the stock market collapse at the moment is more to do with Corona. But granted, like you say, the whole saga with GameStop probably hasn't helped anyone, or it's helped a lot of people, but it's not helped the hedge funds like that.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, thank you, Ben. Thank you. It means a lot. Again, we couldn't do it without you guys, so just a massive thank you.
Yeah, big shout out to Ben as well, because he has helped us with all the graphics work. So, massive thank you to Ben for all of the graphics. You see the thumbnails, that was all him. And also, we have some cool graphics coming very soon. So, massive thank you to Ben for that. His name is Mint Creates on Twitter, so, go give him a follow. I'll give you a cheeky plug there, Ben.
Read about the Great Reset, bro. Everybody Google.
The Great Reset.
I was going to say, market crashes come and go. There's always... Great Reset is now the 50th annual, held June 2020. To improve the economic forum style. Yeah, I was going to say, I will have a read. Yeah, that's what I'm on at the moment. I will have a read of that. From what I've read so far, it's to do with everything being up in the air. Just because no one really knows what's happening. But we'll wait and see what happens.
Very interesting moving average right now.
I was going to say, I will read. I will read it properly.
You sort of see like that cross happening in the pre-market. That's normally a good bullish sign, actually. When the moving average, one of the bottom bands cross with the top ones.
Yeah, it's crossed and it's currently just sat along the 21-day moving average. But I was going to say, it's all about that at the moment. Tesla, I don't know whether you've seen Robinhood is in hot water again because they're not allowing people to short Tesla at the moment.
Shock.
So that's all fun and games.
Robinhood in the news again. Never saw that one coming.
Unprofitable tech firms capitalize on new type of bonds. During a short squeeze, what are the signs that a squeeze is reaching its limit or ending? From my understanding, what you'll tend to see, so there'll be a massive buy volume, but then throughout that, the sell volume will start to grow. So it'll rise and then it'll pull back slightly and then it'll massively rise again and then pull back slightly. But each time it pulls back, the selling volume will get greater. Is what I would imagine. Again, I wasn't fully about in 2008 when the Volkswagen short squeeze happened, but that's what I would say are the kind of telltale signs of it. But the bottom line is, when it comes to it, you know, like I've got diamond hands with it, and I know a lot of people do, but it's whatever suits you best at the time. So there's no point trying to put yourself in financial difficulty just because the internet tells you to, if that makes sense.
So, looking at Express, I saw your comments. So
yeah,
I thought I'd just jump on it.
I was going to say, take care. Thank you for stopping in.
Yeah, take care, mate. Thank you very much for your questions and stopping by. So Ben, just to answer your question about Express. So looking at this right now, I think it could be in a short-term bullish trend for EXPR. It's looking like we see a lot of price action coming into this. I'm not sure. It's currently neutral right now in terms of the BOLL. Like you sort of see it's hitting like a very neutral points. There's not much buying, there's not much selling action. So, you know, it's very much stable in that. And the KDJ, that has currently just had a lower level golden cross. Like you sort of see down here, you sort of see that this golden level cross over with the blue level. So, you know, it's currently in a bullish trend. So, you know, that's my take on EXPR. So, you know, it could be a good buy now, but, you know, it's sort of, well, is it a dip, I guess? Yeah, I mean,
and Wedbush have just changed its price target to $5 from $1.50 as well.
Yeah, and obviously Wedbush is quite a strong financial player, so. Like, what the hell is drawing here? Does anyone have any more questions?
Oh, I feel like we need music in here as well.
But the only problem with music is copyright.
Yeah, that is true.
YouTube's strict on that.
I just wanted a predicted future projection. Yeah, fair. I was going to say, we're looking at if Webbush is saying they can reach $5, then
It's probably going to hit $5.
I'm inclined to agree. Like, I don't know too much about the stock.
But less than a month ago. Ben, what was your price at? Like, what was your average price on EXPR?
Just waiting to see just some breaking news happen while we're streaming.
Yeah, whilst the stream, yeah, it's just
things around. One sec. Oh, so you've already like doubled your money then?
Yeah, that's good.
That's amazing. Can't wait to see like Ken Griffin just fucking swarming.
Ken Griffin, skirt. Well, he loves it.
Market Realist have come out and what have they said?
Good afternoon, Dominic. Welcome to the live stream.
Oh. How long have we been streaming for now?
45 minutes. Well, that says.
Oh, Pog.
Goes quickly, doesn't it?
It does. I was going to say I've been enjoying it. It's just it's nice to chat with the community.
I was thinking that, like, when I was live streaming my own the other day, I was like, looked up and it was like an hour. I'm like, wait, what? How did that go?
Yeah, I was going to say, Market Realist has turned around and said Naked stock is massively undervalued at the moment, which is always a positive. Because at some point it will reach its true value.
Market Realist, yeah?
Yeah. It's the same that the short interest at the moment is currently 7.35%.
Yeah.
In January it was about 80%, but again, it's very difficult to gauge where that's at.
They published that article at 8:30 this morning. Although this is just come out. This was 30 minutes ago.
Yeah.
This Eastern time.
Yeah, Eastern time. What is Eastern time? Is it 6 hours behind?
5 hours. Eastern's 5 hours, and I believe all of America is within 10 hours of us.
Citadel friends have shorted the Treasury bond market to oblivion. Yeah, that really doesn't surprise me.
It's Citadel. They short everything to oblivion.
Can't open PDF for proxy vote.
We love good old Ken.
Total assets of over 123 billion and 80% owned by offshore investors in the Cayman Island. Entirely. Afternoon, Stephen.
Afternoon, Stephen.
What have you met? So we've been talking and kind of delving into the alt global 6.41% buy-in and stake in Naked now, and how that is how that's a good sign that it shows that there are big players looking at getting involved. That's what a lot of it has been around today. 123% in Tiger after a fractional reverse system. Although I was going to say there has been a big thing because I believe it is Goldman Sachs the other day sold 10 billion worth of assets.
I saw that. Like Goldman Sachs are on a rampage right now with their asset selling. Like they did, yeah. They sold more assets as well. Like a couple of weeks ago, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, it's just like there's very little confidence. Yeah. Forbes have just posted saying the stock market is preparing for the greatest flood of money in history.
Oh God. The bulls are coming out in full force then.
Yeah, but so when is it? When has America just had its stimulus check? Whenever they're doing these stimulus checks, you always see a big spike in the stock market. At what price is a short squeeze realistic? Can we somehow find out this info? So the one thing that will cause the short squeeze is where the hedge funds start going, right, this is at a price we like now, we'll start buying back. And it's that massive increase in volume combined with the very little supply due to all of the retail investors owning the stocks that will cause it. So at what price is difficult to say, but when one company starts buying all the shorts back, then all of the companies start doing it. And again, it's just that massive and the sudden increase in demand that causes the price to go to the moon.
God, I feel sorry for any CTRM holders.
What is it? Is it tanking, is it?
Well, so on the 5th of March, or 5th of April, sorry, Castor Maritime announces a pricing of 125 million registered direct offering at 65 cents a share. So it was trading at around 75 cents, and then CTRM was just like, no. Like,
it's currently at 50 cents, though, so now might not be necessarily a bad time to buy.
No, it's honestly, like, I'm actually thinking of averaging down. I was just looking at it there. Like, because I've already got shares in CTRM and NAKD, so you know I'm thinking of doubling down on NAKD and also buying CTRM when the student loan comes in 3 days' time.
Oh no, I cannot wait.
We can actually have some money back in the bank accounts again. So.
It's like that at the moment. There is no way I'm selling my positions just to get money back.
Yeah. I don't care if I have to live off pot noodles. I'm not selling my stairs.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not leaving. Staying until Citadel burns. Hold it to the grave. Did you see? There was a lady to do with the GameStop saga. She was like 85, and I don't know, it was like 35 years ago. She bought shares. She bought like 100 shares in GameStop.
Yeah.
Since then, GameStop have done a split. So she technically had 200 shares in GameStop, and then and she bought them, and her average price was like $3.
Yeah.
A share then. Then GameStop went to like $300, $400, and she ended up selling. It was ridiculous. It was such a good story.
I'm literally gonna give my children's children NAKD shares.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, that's always gonna stay on me.
And it's just a hold until the hedge funds
burn to the ground.
Yeah. That's the problem, though. It's like the thing is did you see Ken Griffin? He went to the SEC and he went to the US lawmakers to try and make the market fairer.
I know.
So, basically saying that, complaining about collusion in Reddit groups.
Like, Ken is just a different breed, man, honestly.
Ken loves it. He loves the drama.
He lives for
He's
it.
like a wannabe James Bond villain.
We'll save that for the video.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, I can't wait to bring that video out.
Oh, that video is going to be so good. Our 1,000 subscriber special coming soon.
Oh, dearie me.
But that's what was it? We hit 1,000 subscribers. What, 3 days ago?
No, it was as well 4 or 5 days ago now.
Oh, yeah, 4 or 5 days ago. Yeah, already at 1,150 now.
Yeah.
It's just crazy.
Like, we're just constantly you're getting so much support. It's honestly unreal. Like,
yeah,
you gotta kill it. So 72 cents. Has the market just gone live? No.
No. 23 minutes. 22 minutes.
I'm getting antsy.
Right, what's this? Just 15 minutes.
Yeah, if anyone in the chat has any questions, feel free to fire them away. We're just chilling at the moment. So
yeah, we're just chilling. I was gonna say we've done our kind of bit of the analytical side. Now it's just asking anything and interacting with you guys. Basically, just us messing about now.
Literally. Maybe let me quickly I'll put the link back in the Telegram, see if anyone else wants to join in.
Yeah. It's like we need. What's pre-market price for NAKD at the moment? At the moment, NAKD pre-market is sat at 72 cents a share. It did go up to 78 cents a share earlier in the pre-market, but again, I can see it kind of continue to rise throughout the day. As stated before, I reckon there's going to be a slight slump when the market initially opens, and then it will spend the rest of the day just clawing its way back up, which will be happy days. You might start seeing some profit taking at the moment from people in pre-market.
I reckon we probably will.
Yeah,
there's so many people with so many shares within NAKD that are just swing trading this stock because there has been a lot of volatility within NAKD. So people have been loading the boat, and then they're probably gonna,
It's like, say you went and you bought, I don't know, 500 quid worth of NAKD when it was at 57 cents a share. It went up to 78 cents a share. You sold it. You would expect it to slump again down to, say 60 cents a share after market opens. You can buy back in, and then it's just going to increase throughout the day. So, what's going on, Stefan? Not much at all. We're just analysing NAKD and how much money all of us are going to be making off of it.
We're just analysing how many zeros are going to be at the end of our bank account at the moment.
Exactly, when the squeeze happens. PTE, polarity. Right, so it's exactly at... Right, give me 2 seconds. WKIL, I will have a look for you.
PTE stock. Oh, I've got a look as well. I think I did a video on PT actually. What was this? Politary, yeah, I did do a video on this. So, I mean, actually, it's in a good dip at the moment. I'm wondering what caused this dip though, because we saw
they had their
was it an IPO?
Earnings.
Earnings.
Earnings the other day.
And I'm assuming they can't have been too good.
Yeah, well, I think everyone's struggling with earnings recently because of COVID. I'm just having a look. All the analysts currently have it rated at $3 a share. So that's the median, $3 a share. So again, I don't know too much about the stock. Sam knows more than I do, but yeah, I was going to say I'm inclined to go by what the analysts are saying.
I mean, let me give you a quick rundown of what Polyteri is, right? So Polyteri is a biotechnology and regenerative biomaterials company, develops and commercializes a range of regenerative tissue products and biomaterials for the fields of medicine, biomedical engineering, and material sciences in the United States. So it's all about, like, they're a medical company, which medicine's always needed in this day and age, right? Especially with COVID, everyone's inside, and I feel like once COVID's over, people will have to start getting treatment again, you know? So I think that this stock I can see bullish is another COVID recovery stock, in my opinion. And yeah, I could see, I reckon those analysis are probably right, you know? $3 could be a good target price on that.
Yeah, fair. Nice, about 7 zeros. Yeah, 7 zeros would be nice, especially once it squeezes.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind paying off a student loan there, Josh.
Yeah, exactly. Would be lovely. I'm just looking around at stocks at the moment that have got massive volume.
No worries, Stephen. I hope you have a nice shower, mate.
Yeah, I was going to say, take care.
I wish we could get some. Shall I see if we can get copyright music or non-copyright music?
Yeah, you can have a look.
Yeah, I don't know what's royalty free and what's not really.
There are non-copyright playlists and stuff like that on Spotify. Or have I just said something like, I don't know whether Spotify copyrights it?
Me.
Oh, we all Stevens on this line. Everyone loves Steven.
We are all Stevens.
We're all Stevens together.
This is when we're gonna get claim to hell, Josh. I've got the music on. I think it's alright.
Right, what has happened there?
What are you looking at?
ORBC.
ORBC?
Yeah. What is that?
What? Wait, what?
Moving
I was looking at the wrong place. I was looking down here and I saw it go, like, what?
What is that moving average? I don't even know.
Bruh. What's caused that?
I don't know.
Like, look at the do the BOLL. It's just a circle. What the hell?
Oh, I just.
Mate, that's crazy. Like the moving average is just sort of like 4 sort of touch points, really. It's literally like there's no like different bands in there.
No, exactly. So, what is it? 15 minutes till open.
Oh, it's looking juicy. Yeah, what's good, Sam? How's it going, mate? NAKD, the balls are out. The balls are out in force. We're going to see some price action today.
It's not a copyright. You can find non-copyright music library. Just search on YouTube and play a playlist.
I don't think this is copyright. I mean, I got it off Spotify, but yeah, if I go to actual YouTube playlist, that's probably better. Actually, you're probably right.
Yeah, that's a much.
That's probably a much better show.
It's not a problem. We enjoy doing it, so.
Yeah, we don't want to get our channel just completely straight down for no reason.
Yeah, and it booted off the live stream. Right, 2 seconds.
I have no idea what this music's like. Yeah, I appreciate that, Sev. So, do you not have any stocks you want us to look at? I have no idea if this is copyright or not. You know, let's just stay without music for now, and I'll get a copyright playlist up. Have a great day, guys. I'm off. No worries, Stefan. Yo, keep up the good work. I did check out your videos, and you are looking good, mate. So keep up the consistency. I'm sure you're going to do very, very well.
Yeah, take care, Stefan.
Right, well, we have been live for an hour, and we'll let you get to it with the market. So, yeah, we're going to head off. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in. Josh, any last words?
Yeah, I was going to say, thank you, everyone, for joining us today. Our community is just amazing.
Like, honestly, thank you all so much for tuning in. And until next time, take care, everyone. We will have an NAKD video up, actually. We will have an NAKD video up later on today.
Yes.
So keep an eye out for that one. So,
take care, guys.
Yeah, take care, everyone. Bye.